And what can Keller Williams do for an individual? What's the model?
Well, the model is very similar to like a mortgage broker model, I guess, whereby you've got the infrastructure of the business that's Keller Williams that supports people to have their own limited companies within it. So it supports business owners, but I guess the main thing is that they're there to help build bigger and better businesses. So they partner with the agents to help them to obviously have the most successful businesses that they can have. And
so you've just mentioned business about 3 times in that piece. So a lot of people think this is a self-employed model. Is this self-employed or is this business ownership?
Oh, it's business ownership, definitely. Actually, I didn't know that there was much difference between the two until quite recently, but there definitely is. No, it's about sitting with you, understanding what the plan is, what it is that you want to achieve from it personally, from your own business, and then us obviously putting a transition plan in place to help and support to reach those goals and go beyond, hopefully. But you know, it depends on the individual though. It's important to point that out because obviously some people will everybody wants something different from it, and obviously some people might just want it as a bit of an extra wage coming in to support, or they might want to build a big empire. So it really depends on what the individual wants. So it can be used for anybody.
And is it just the estate agency as the business?
I'm enjoying my tea at the same time as this. Say that again.
Is this just is this only for agents, or is this for other people? If so, what sectors are more inclined to be right for this type of model?
I'd say it's for just about anybody, really. I mean, Keller is the largest and best training company in the world. They just happen to do real estate. So it's about working with business owners, as I said, to have better businesses. So we can teach anybody what they need to know to be great at real estate. So anybody with any drive, determination, people that are incentivised on production, rather than obviously being in an employed role where there's a ceiling that you can almost inevitably never break through. I mean, there's certain sectors that certainly will be more suited to this. I mentioned the mortgage broker model at the very start of it. It's very similar. Mortgage brokers will absolutely get this, and we'll see how obviously the Keller model can help to power their business, create a self-sustaining lead generation model for them, definitely.
So when there's a synergy between the estate agency industry, it obviously gives you a bit of an advantage, but not one where you can't overcome it.
Exactly.
It just comes down to training, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, which is what we do.
Yeah, good. So how do you start building a successful business within the Keller Williams model? So you become an agent.
Yep.
What happens now?
Well, there'll be some training, of course, and it will be centred around that individual. So depending on what their strengths are already, what they need to work on, what they know already, what they don't. So there'll be a training programme that's put in place to help them to get off to the best possible start. As I said, really important to sit down and understand their goals and put a plan together, work with them. We'll be in touch with them on a daily basis, obviously for the first month at least. Because studies have shown through the systems and models that have been proven that if we do stay in touch with them every single day for the first 28 days, they'll get off to the best possible start. It's not just about how to be a great agent, obviously, and that goes without saying. And no matter how good you are, if you're already an agent out there, you can definitely learn. I think you're only standing still if you're not, learning and growing. But it's about, as I said, how to run a business successfully. So it's important to make sure that you're time blocking in the right way, that you're using your time on the things that are really important and not getting caught up in admin that can actually wait.
And how do you do that?
It's leveraging with people around you that know and love you, that actually can do bits and pieces for you, doing it late at night or early in the morning, making sure that you're using your time out there and lead generating for yourself when you know you're going to get through to people. It's just liaising with us and us helping you with the systems and models that we know have been proven. Goal
setting is obviously important.
Yes,
as well. This is something that we do right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So we will sit down with the agent, and we've already done this. We've already onboarded obviously a number of agents.
Yeah.
So we will help them build their own story as to the big why, as to why they're doing this.
Yeah.
And also what their goals are and how they get there. And there's models again to enable them to know how to get there. It's then down to them.
Yeah.
With our support to actually achieve it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, as I said, everybody's got a different goal, and that's why it's really important for us to understand that, and then we can help them by putting the plan in place to show them how. And then we become an accountability partner, which is really important.
Yeah.
You've run your own business before, and
Yeah.
you know, if you don't have somebody there to sort of bounce ideas off of, or someone to say to you, Mark, you know, you said you was going to do that yesterday, that hasn't happened, you know, what got in the way. You've got to have that one thing that you know you need to achieve on a daily basis in order for you to stay on target to hit that goal. It's so easy to say, I'll do that tomorrow, and before you know it, a month's gone by and you haven't done it. So, you know, so it's just important to stay on target and always have in the forefront of your mind why you're doing what you're doing.